What's going on, everybody? Welcome in. It's the Fantasy Alarm Halloween edition of the NFL live stream for Thursday night. What's up?
What's going on, everybody?
Welcome in. It's the Fantasy Alarm Halloween edition.
I thought we were coming in costume, Jen.
Happy Halloween. You know what? I didn't prepare a costume, but I did prepare an impression. I don't know if anybody will know this impression, but I could give it a go.
Try us out.
Should I go for it? All right, let me just 1 second.
Science is what makes the world go round. You no longer have to live in a world where there's pain. Theranos is the answer.
Thank you.
Do we allow? I'll tell you what. Do we tell everybody who it was, or do we give away a free month of the playbook at the end of the live stream to the first person who guesses it?
That's what we do. What we do. Let's do it.
There you go. So already, guys, it's in play. Free month of the Fantasy Alarm playbook. If you can tell us who that was an impression of that Jen Piacenti just did, I know who it was, but we discussed this earlier anyway. But
you're not sure.
Nevertheless, Daddy Shark over here. You do that. Oh, what's up, monkey?
Monkey. My mom made this sock monkey, and he's going to participate in the Halloween show today as well. Because there's a shark, and we want to have, a monkey knife fight maybe or something.
Ooh, we could do a little monkey knife fight there. Absolutely. Or we could just tell everybody that a nutless monkey could set your lineups, people.
They can tonight. A nutless monkey would not play any Arizona Cardinals.
Oh, right. Let's hit tonight's game. Let's
do it.
I mean, this is bad. First question, I guess, even before we get to the debacle that is the Cardinals and their backfield, are the 49ers for real?
It's possible. I think they might be. Listen, Jimmy Garoppolo is a crappy fantasy quarterback, but he is managing that team pretty dang well. And they went out and got Emmanuel Sanders. Like, they're intending to win. I love it.
51 points this past week on the Carolina defense. That was crazy huge.
Unbelievable. Tevin Coleman. The heck? Right?
And the funny thing is that, we're talking about the short week and him going again tonight. And I was like, so the dude had 11 carries and 3 receptions. So he had 14 touches in the game. I can't really say that's overworking yourself.
Not tired. Yeah, he's not tired. Should be good to go.
Right? Now they are keeping Breida active. I know that he's going to be playing. But are you still all in on Tevin Coleman?
I'm still all in on Tevin Coleman, especially because Breida, and Mostert I wouldn't bother with this week. I would just go Coleman.
Yeah, I'm not dealing with Mostert. The one thing, and we'll have to check the inactives here, is Jeff Wilson. Because if Jeff Wilson is active, if that dude starts like poaching the goal line carries, it's gonna piss me off. Based
on the way things have gone the last few weeks, that feels like something that could happen because it's scary Halloween.
Right? The scary story there is him poaching touchdowns. Because I got to tell you, Manny Sanders, I love him. I think he's a great fit for this offense. I think that he's got a lot going on. But George Kittle against Arizona, like bigger layup.
I have George Kittle, and I've just been sitting around waiting for this week to roll around. This is good stuff. It's good stuff.
Great stuff. It's great stuff. So, all right. So we are in on Kittle. We are in on Sanders. I kind of like Jimmy Grapes this week. I'm not going to lie.
I would play Grapes. I wouldn't go drop anyone for him. But if you need to pick up someone on the waiver wire, if you're in a bye week, get him. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
Bye week. Well, here we go. Let me just ask. So bye week quarterbacks, like if you're talking for the most part, I guess in most leagues, you've got Garoppolo is probably out there. I'm sure Tannehill is likely
might be out there.
Darnold.
I actually got Gardner Minshew in our Man Smart Women League, and I thought maybe women aren't that smart if he's still available. But I'm going to take him.
Ooh, calling out the league.
I'm saying, ladies, how was that still out there for this week?
It's because my wife is like, I love Daniel Jones. If Sam Darnold can beat the Cowboys, Daniel Jones can do it too. I was like,
oh, is she scared of Jason Witten this weekend?
Is she scared of Jason Witten? I don't think so.
You know, Jason Witten owns the Giants. That's the hammer.
That's your late hammer right there. Is the Jason Witten move against the Giants? Oh, I think that science might have gotten to you a little bit. It's all in the eyes. It's all in the eyes.
It really is about the eyes and the baritone.
So if you guys don't know who that is,
I don't even see anybody like guessing. Come on, people. Throw some guesses. You know what it is? Here we go. So we're having a little trouble with our broadcast on Periscope, but we are on Facebook. We are on YouTube. You can ask all your questions there. We're very happy to do that, and hit us up. All right. So before we get to questions, we've covered the San Francisco side. Let's try and cover. Yeah, where are you at here? Talk to me here.
Well, it's just a mess. I know a lot of people are really excited that Kenyon Drake is going to be able to have a starting job for a week, we think. Yeah, so obviously Johnson's out. Edmonds is out. Well, at least you don't have to get mad at Edmonds for taking the 3 touchdowns for Johnson. So I guess we can be relieved about that. Instead, you're going to get Kenyon Drake. And that's just not that exciting. First of all, they're playing the 49ers. He's barely had any time with the playbook. To me, this makes me more excited actually about Mark Walton than it does about Kenyon Drake. But so that's kind of a mess. You could play Christian Kirk. He had a good return last week. That would be the one receiver I'd probably play. And that's about it.
No interest in Larry Fitzgerald.
I just think you have better options. I just do. I still like Fitz. I mean, certainly if you're in a deep league, play Fitz, but I don't think there's any need to run out and get Larry. I know. I don't like it either.
What about Kyler Murray? Because the only reason I ask about Kyler Murray is because if Nick Bosa is chasing him down and getting into the backfield, that's when Kyler Murray is just going to take off running. So could we get like a decent rushing yard performance out of Kyler Murray, enough to kind of get you know? I really
wouldn't even risk it. Let me tell you something. Kyler Murray got me 9 points last week, so he's on my bad list. 9.
The hammer again.
The 9. Hammer.
9 points.
So 9 points at quarterback, which was my bye week hell, but that's okay. So I really, sure, it's possible, but it's not a gamble I would want to take. You got too many other good options.
Okay. 49ers favored by 10. Line started at -7. Take the Niners and lay the points.
Yep.
What if I told you ready for this one, that the Arizona Cardinals have won the last 8 straight games against the 49ers, and 9 out of 10
lost at home.
Right. What's that?
And not lost at home, right?
Not since December of 2013.
Mm-hmm. So, I don't care.
Yeah, me neither.
I've heard this argument, and it does nothing for me. We'll see. I would be fun if it was a surprise. Why not? But
I'm just gonna start burrowing a little further in there.
Into that, I'm so happy that you came in costume. It just really made my day.
I thought that was the plan the whole time. No,
yeah. I'm sorry I didn't get the memo. Should have worn my ruler costume, now that I have a new call name from Colton and the Wolfman, which is Lieutenant Ruler Piacenti. So next year, I'm coming as the ruler.
You're coming as the ruler. Absolutely. Yeah. I think you're bringing that up because secretly you just want to say what my call sign was.
It might be. So, Howard, what is your call sign?
What? I don't know, Jen. What is my call sign on Colton and the Wolfman?
What is your call sign?
What is my call sign?
Does it have anything to do with hairy beavers or beavers?
Oh, maybe it does.
was thinking maybe we should have a show name too, like Colton and the Wolfman. We could use our call signs.
The Ruler and the Beeve.
The Ruler and the Beeve.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Fantasy Alarms edition of Ruler and the Beeve, starring the Ruler and the Beeve. The hairy Beeve, which is ironic, too, because there's no hair on my arms. There's none. None whatsoever, and none on my legs, either. Sorry. So it's like an oxymoron. It's like when you call a guy with like no right arm, you call him lefty, or no left arm, you call him lefty, or you got a really big fat dude like me and you call him slim,
or only one leg and you call her Peg,
or Eileen,
or I'm gonna stop there.
Right? Do we dive into the truly tasteless joke?
We can go, but no, we're not gonna do it. Not on this episode. That's for bonus episodes.
Right. That's for the Ruler and the Beeve after dark.
Right. Catch that later.
Oh man. All right. Well, let's dive into some Q&A here. See if we can't help some of the peoples out. Daryl Rule, of all people. So partial nickname. First point, 1 point PPR.
Okay.
He needs one.
Right.
Christian Kirk, Jalen Samuels, Miles Sanders, Deshaun Jackson, Kalen Ballage, or MVS.
Jalen Samuels.
Yeah, if Connor's out.
If Connor's out, which I think he likely will be. But yeah, if Connor's out for sure. And even if he's not, I still might lean a little bit that way based on your other options. I'm not Kalen Ballage.
No, Miles Sanders kind of intrigues me a little bit.
But I have a feeling this is going to be another Jordan Howard game because Miles Sanders also slightly nicked up, right?
Miles Sanders is slightly nicked up, yeah. But yeah, I agree with you. Well, I mean, it's the ultimate revenge game. You got Jordan Howard going up against the Bears.
Jordan Howard game.
On the other side, you got Trey Burton going up against the Eagles.
So good. Football's so good. You can't write this, folks. It's better than reality TV. Sports is the actual original reality TV.
Right. I was actually thinking about how this crazy DFS stack. I was going to go Trubisky, Allen Robinson, and Trey Burton with a little Jordan Howard coming back.
Oh yeah, why not?
Right. Thinking. Right. Sharks, very intelligent animals.
Very.
PPR, Drake or Kenny Stills?
I might go. Nah, go Drake.
Yeah. That hurt? Are you okay?
It did on so many levels.
Right? Would like a fun-sized Three Musketeers make you feel better?
No. Who likes Three Musketeers? Blech. No, right. That's low on the candy. That's low on the candy totem pole.
Charleston Chew?
I don't think I've ever had a Charleston Chew. Wow.
We're done.
You could just share.
Joe Perez wants to know Sam Darnold or Kyler Murray and then Baker Mayfield or Kyler Murray. He's got two.
I think I would do Sam Darnold and then I would do Kyler Murray.
Murray over Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
I like it. And I like the Darnold call over as well. Greg Lefebvre he usually asks for me to say what's in the box. He apparently wants you to sing Alexander Madison.
Alexander Madison. Alexander Madison. There's a million yards you haven't run.
Oh!
Just you wait. It's coming. Alexander Madison, your time's coming.
Rob Torrey wants to know if he's got the Winston Evans combo and his opponent has Godwin, will you still start Evans or roll with Josh Allen? No. Stick with Evans and Winston, right?
Yep.
Who cares if your opponent has Godwin? It doesn't matter. It makes no difference.
Last week, this would have worked out very well for you.
Sure. Kirk Cousins or Lamar Jackson? I'm getting a lot of Lamar Jackson questions here going up against the Patriots.
Yeah, I would still go Lamar Jackson.
Really?
Yeah, I know it's a scary matchup and the Patriots are so good, but Lamar Jackson is so good and he can get in with his legs, he can throw it, he can do it. I'm still sticking with Lamar Jackson.
All right, we're gonna be split on this one. I'm gonna say Kirk Cousins. I fear Belichick. I think that, you throw a spy onto Lamar Jackson, you kind of keep him from running all over the place. Secondary is tight. I feel like we could see a lot of Mark Ingram in this one. But listen,
yeah,
what makes the world go round, doesn't it? So I say Cousins. Jen says Lamar Jackson. Yep. Winston, not ever. What do you? I don't know what that is. Need 3 full point PPR. Emmanuel Sanders, Sterling Shepard, Jamison Crowder, Tyrell Williams, Chris Conley, Danny Amendola, and Mike Williams. So this dude apparently has everybody on his every mediocre wide receiver here.
Yeah, that's basically what that is. Okay, I'm gonna go Sanders, Crowder.
Yep.
And who are the last ones?
I think you like Tyrell Williams.
Tyrell Williams, that's the one.
Yeah, me too. Sanders, Crowder, Tyrell. That's the way I'm going. Yes, Johnny Romano. Of course, Charleston Chews frozen, dude. What am I, a savage?
I've got to get a Charleston Chews stat. Somebody hook me up. What is it like? Is it peanut buttery? Is it chocolatey?
It's like a chewy nougat in chocolate.
Oh, I love nougat. Okay, so now we're talking.
Oh yeah, and they do it like there's the original, which is just a vanilla nougat. Then there's a chocolate nougat. Then there's a strawberry nougat. Can't go wrong. Right. Charleston Chew. Lamar Jackson or Matthew Stafford?
Matthew Stafford.
I agree. Which of those wide receivers would you drop to cuff Cook? Oh, that's a lot over there. I gotta be honest with you, man. I dropped Danny Amendola. Danny Amendola has gotten some really nice targets the last couple of games, which means that everybody's going to start him this week, and he's going to have 1 catch for 8 yards. Like, that's just Danny Amendola's MO. So I'm not into him at all. Petey Stitz says Reese's. That's the way he's going.
Oh, Reese's Pieces or Reese's Cups?
Is there any Reese's that's bad?
No, there's not. And E.T. can attest.
E.T. can attest. I cry like a baby when I see that
every
movie
time.
All the time.
Every
like,
time.
He's in the river. He's face down. You gotta get him. Although my middle name is Elliot, so that kind of ruined me as a small child.
Elliot.
Let's see. I'm gonna go let others on. Oh, John Barclay says he knows what your impression was, but he's gonna let everybody else go because he's already got his subscription. That's
so nice.
PPR need 2. McCoy, Fitz, or Crowder? Need 2.
Fitz and Crowder.
Fitz and Crowder. I agree. Do I trade Devontae Adams and Derrick Henry for Chris Carson and Emmanuel Sanders?
No.
Yeah. Neither would I.
Mm-mm.
Neither would I. How about this one? The Drake, Singletary, or Damian Williams?
Go with the Drake.
Ooh, the Drake. Yeah, that's where I would go too. Full point PPR need 1 wide receiver, 1 flex. Diggs, John Brown, Tevin Coleman, Matt Breida, Golden Tate. 1 wide receiver, 1 flex.
Diggs and Coleman for me.
Diggs and Coleman. I like it. Diggs and Coleman for me as well. El Tiburon wants to know Marlon Mack or OBJ. Full point PPR. I'm going Mack.
Mack.
I always tilt the running back. I always do. They're the guys who touch the ball the most.
And OBJ just hasn't been so dependable.
Hey, what a mess, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately. And they have facing a tough defense.
Yeah. Oh, totally. I'm so down on OBJ, it's ridiculous. And like, when people ask me questions and like they have crappy options, and I'm always like, I mean, I guess you got to go with OBJ. I'm not happy with it, but I kind of guess you have to. Not in this case, El Tiburon. Pick 2, Danny Amendola, DJ Moore, or DJ Chark.
DJ Moore and DJ Chark.
The DJs it is. I own DJ. Oh, David Johnson. Drop Drake or Edmonds to pick up Jalen Samuels. I think you could drop Edmonds, right? He's out for a couple weeks.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. I'd be fine with that. Need 2 out of this. Tevin Coleman, DJ Chark, or Stephon Diggs.
Ooh, that's a tough one. I'd
lock down Coleman. I'd lock down Coleman.
I'm going to go Coleman and Chark. But Coleman, that's a tough one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to think of whatchamacallit. I do feel like it's going to be a strong ground effort for
Minnesota.
I mean, I guess I say that all the time because it's Dalvin Cook, but I mean, even if you just kind of looking at the matchup itself.
For me, I just think that, Stephon Diggs and Adam Thielen, like both of them could get targets. We never kind of know which one gets more in a given game. But Chark, is going to get targets. So that's why I leaned that way. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm in on that. I am definitely in on that. DJ Chark, Tyrell Williams, Terry McLaurin, Michael Gallup, and Jamal. How many? I don't know who Jamal is. Who's Jamal? Williams? Jamal Williams? Probably. 2 and a flex. 2 and a flex. All right. Chark, Williams, and then who came after that? McLaurin or Gallup? I kind of feel like you got to go Gallup here. Gallup. Against the Giants are trash. They are. Yeah. Oh, shoot. I just realized that my wife was going to watch the live stream because she wanted to see me in my costume. And I just said that the Giants were trash, which means... She's probably never heard that before. I bet she's very surprised. Moving right along. You're going to get me punched in the face. She's going to hit me. She's going to hit me. Spousal abuse is coming my way. I just want y'all to know that. Because Jen, who's this girl? I don't know Deb, but from what I know of her, the way that she buys candy and the way she takes care of her dogs, I have a feeling, and she's married to Howard, I have a feeling she's a saint. So that's all I'm saying. With a heck of a sense of humor. Damian Williams or Matt Breida? Matt Breida. Jimmy G or Matt Moore? Jimmy G. Jimmy G. Oh, here we go. Hollywood Cole's got multiple stuff for us here. Are you ready? All right. This is the first league. Need 2. Okay. Robbie Anderson, Golden Tate, Emmanuel Sanders, Devontae Adams, if he plays, or Deshaun Jackson. All right, well, if Devontae Adams plays, you have to put him in. Like, that's just a must. Right, and we don't know if Deshaun Jackson is playing either, right? Right. So let's just, I don't think we can even deal with those. Well, let's just rank Robbie Anderson, Golden Tate, and Emmanuel Sanders. Right, okay, so I say Emmanuel Sanders, Robbie Anderson, Golden Tate. Agreed. 100% agreed. Standard League need 1 running back and a flex. Miles Sanders, Devin Singletary, Mark Walton, Jalen Samuels, DJ Moore, or Evan Engram. Okay. How many does he need again? Needs 1 running back and a flex. So the running back, Samuel, I'd say Samuels if Connor's not in. Yep, agree. And if Connor is in, we go Mark Walton? Yes. Yeah, I agree. So then we need a flex play here.
I'm kind of digging on DJ Moore.
DJ Moore.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to put him in the bargains videos too, you guys, that are going to go up this weekend because he's really well priced.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, sorry. But still tune in.
Right, there's analysis behind it.
There's totally a reason why. And it'll only be in that video.
Only in that video.
Only there.
You won't hear any
You'll never be able
rationality.
to figure it out on your own. You have to watch this video.
Monkey says so. Oh, John Barclay brings up a great point here. A great point. That 100-gram bars are the best. And I have to agree.
I don't know. I don't know, guys. The Snickers bar for me is still the ultimate candy bar.
I mean,
it really satisfies. Peanuts, caramel, nougat, milk chocolate.
I'd like to see what happens when Jen Piacenti eats a Snickers. Who does she turn into? Who do you turn into once you eat the Snickers? Forget about
the ruler. I turn into the ruler.
The ruler.
That's when it happens.
She's riding dragons.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Would you play Jalen Samuels over the Drake? Oh, see, that's the tight part there. Like, do you take that chance?
I do.
You do. All right. So I like taking that chance. You obviously need a good pivot, though. You need a good pivot. Just in case. Because if Connor plays, which we don't think he is, but if he does, Samuels might not have very much work to do. Handsome Tom Brady or Jimmy Grapes?
Tom Brady.
Yeah, I agree. Tom Brady. Even against the Ravens, they don't scare me.
Mm-mm.
Not
at all.
My fin itches.
There
we go. Feel better now.
Yeah.
Whew. Whew. I could do like the dog thing.
Yeah, that almost looks like it could be a dolphin costume.
With the teeth? With teeth like this?
Okay, you're right. Totally DJ Chark.
Do. Oh, let's see. What else we got here? Who's doing what? We got a bunch of happy Halloweens, some more candy. Petey Stitz keeps trying to push the old Take 5 bars on us. Dave Stallman pushing the Take 5 bar on us here.
Any more guesses at my impression, guys? Come on.
I know. Nobody's getting it. Nobody's getting it. Do it one more time for us.
Now I feel really dumb. Now I feel like
Why would you feel dumb? I thought it was hysterical. You did it for me and I almost peed my pants because I knew who it was.
In this pill is the future of chemistry and science. You no longer have to live in a world with death or pain. This is Theranos.
That was a big clue at the end.
Come on, people. Come on now. Free playbook for a month for anybody who knows what this impression was. In the meantime, Gardner Minshew or Kyler Murray?
Gardner Minshew.
I love Minshew against the Houston Texans.
Secondary, yeah.
Oh, God. So bad. I don't even care about it. It's a London game, which remind you guys, there is a London game which starts at 9:30 a.m. Eastern, 6:30 Pacific. We're going to do our live stream, our regular live stream at the usual 11 o'clock Eastern. There's already going to be a game in progress, so make sure you set those lineups early, either Friday night or Saturday night before, or get your asses up out of bed plenty early. Tevin Coleman, Tyrell Williams, DK Metcalf, Juju, Gallup. Pick 2.
Tevin Coleman and Juju.
Yeah, it's Juju. It's Juju or Tyrell for me.
Yeah.
I think Juju gets the nod here. 100%. 100%. How about Michael Gallup or Stephon Diggs?
Stephon Diggs.
Stephon Diggs against Kansas City. I love it.
Yeah.
Standard League, Zach Ertz or Robbie Anderson?
Go Robbie Anderson.
Agreed. Todd Nelson says the Heath Bar.
I love a Heath Bar. I love a Heath Bar and a Heath Bar Blizzard from Dairy Queen.
Ooh, look at you. So now you're plugging Snickers, you're plugging DQ. How do we not have...
I'm an equal opportunity candy consumer. I believe in being fair to all the candy.
I like that. Now, in addition to Snickers and Reese's and, just the whole M&M family as well.
Yeah.
Mars
M&M Mars. Yeah.
We'd also like to thank Superdraft.
Yes.
Superdraft Games, who sponsor us here. I don't know. Did you know that Justin Vreeland, our running backs coach won $10K on Superdraft this past week?
Unbelievable.
$10K.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. It's phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Their multiplier game, guys, is absolutely ridiculous because there's no salary cap to it. It's just you look at your plays, and I mean, Justin explained it great. He was on the show the other day, and he's like, listen, it's about who you like the most. It's about who you think can have the highest number. He's like, because you could go with like chalk players like DeAndre Hopkins or Julio Jones and use them, and they're only a one multiplier, but they could still absolutely kill it.
Yeah.
He ended up with he had David Montgomery at 1.85x. Drew Brees had a high multiplier rate because he was last minute. Latavius Murray had a 2x multiplier on him. So really good stuff there. Go to fantasyalarm.com/superdraft and sign up right over there. You won't be disappointed. Fun games. Very fun games. In addition to preaching about the Heath Bar, Todd Nelson also asks Alexander Madison or Jalen Samuels.
Well, if Connor doesn't play Jalen Samuels, otherwise Alexander Madison.
Agreed. Is Jeff Wilson a legitimate play tonight with the other guys banged up? I mean, if you're playing the showdown slate, for DFS, then I could see throwing him in there and hope for some goal line work, but not for seasonal. Felix Hernandez says Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Big shout out to the Reese's family there, right? Bob Reese's. Who knew? Bob Reese's. Such a good guy. Marquise Brown or Kenny Stills? Non-PPR.
Marquise Brown.
Ooh, against the Patriots, huh?
Yeah. Gonna have to throw to somebody.
They are gonna have to throw to somebody. They are gonna have to throw at some point or another.
They are gonna have to.
Without a doubt. All right, let's see. What else we got? Need one running back between the Drake or Marky Mark and the Crappy Bunch. Oh, Marky Mark and the Crappy Bunch. I see what he did there.
I would go Marky Mark and the Crappy Bunch.
Right? Marky Mark and the Crappy Bunch.
Yeah.
Well played, John Barclay. Well played. Miles Sanders or Golden Tate?
Miles Sanders.
Daniel Jones or Sam Darnold?
Sam Darnold.
I agree. Adam Page just wanted to thank us because he's in first place in both his leagues, and it's our wisdom that brought him there.
Oh,
thanks, Adam.
You. It's probably not really our wisdom, but we'll take credit for it.
Oh, no, it was mine.
It was definitely Howard.
So my wisdom.
It was definitely the Beeve. Leave it to Beeve.
Moving right along. Wow, I think we've ripped through all the questions. Look at that.
Wow.
Oh, here we go.
Are we on Periscope yet?
No Periscope. I still don't see it.
Wow.
I still don't see it. Let's see. No No, but Casey Lemons posted his FF pie bet.
Oh, excellent.
Right? Oh, looking for. I'm just gonna watch it now. No. So he actually, you ready for this? So his wife wanted the shirt, right? That we offer. Go to ffpiebet.com, everybody. You can see all the pie videos. You can see the Children's Fund, the charity that we're donating to. We're going to be adding to this website now. You're going to see a pie count, total dollars raised for the Children's Fund. If you're allergic to pie and you just want to donate, there's a donate button right there available on the website. But for everybody who takes a pie to the face, we also have an I Got Pied Fantasy Alarm t-shirt. And so Casey's wife wanted the t-shirt. And I was like, oh, well, I look forward to, her.
Seeing her bet.
Seeing her video next week. And he was like, oh, can't give her mine? I'm like, no, it doesn't say my husband got pied. It
that
says, I got
pie shirt is a badge of pride. You wear it proudly. You must earn the t-shirt.
Have to earn it. Have to earn
the t-shirt.
It's for a good cause.
Yeah.
I'm up to 6 t-shirts already. Shout out to Jen's dad, Rick, by the way.
Oh.
Can we just shout it out, please?
Dad.
That was the best. Really was. Like full profile. And I got to tell you, the shock on your face, like when the tin came off, like you could not believe that not only did your dad do it, but your dad, like, he didn't pull any punches there.
He did not. No. He's in it to win it, man. Like, we don't play in the Piacenti household. If you're playing a game, you play. I lost my bet. I had to take my lumps.
Seriously. Wow. That was impressive. That was very impressive. If you guys want to get involved here, it's very simple. On tomorrow's show, me, Jim Bowden, Justin Fensterman, and Ani Sridhar, we pick our wide receivers. And all you have to do is pick one that's not one of our wide receivers, and you just have to beat one of us. But if you lose to all 4 of us, then you have to take a pie. But then we give you a free t-shirt, and we donate to charity when you do it.
And
so
everybody wins.
Everybody wins.
Can't really lose.
No, you can't.
And honestly, it's not nearly as scary as it sounds. It's kind of fun.
Didn't I tell you that? Didn't I tell you that? Like you were going to like happen.
That being said, I still don't want to lose again. I'm still going to try to win.
Any thoughts on who your wide receiver might be this week?
No, because, well, there's a few obvious faves, but I have a feeling you guys are going to take them.
I feel like this means I have to take DJ Chark.
And that's one of my faves. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Are you just saying that because now you're like, I want you to do it?
No, I think DJ Chark's going to have a great week.
I hope so. Because so my wife got me this because she wants me to take DJ Chark in the pie bet.
I think you should.
Because she wants to just wallop me. She's finally said, she's like, you know what? I've watched it now. You've gotten hit by 3 pies. She's like, I've watched it enough that I feel like I need to do it also. And I was like, oh, which wide receiver are you going to take? She's like, no, just hit you.
I need to do it.
I was like, oh, thank you. So looking forward to that. Trade Wilson for Cup. I have Lamar Jackson. So would you trade, if you had Lamar Jackson, would you trade Russell Wilson for Cooper Kupp?
Well, it depends. What's my other wide receiver situation?
Not as good as Cooper Kupp?
I would take Cooper Kupp.
Yeah. I would too. I mean, listen, if you're going to roll with Lamar Jackson anyway, get some value, pick up a rando backup QB because the bye week has already gone past for Baltimore. So you might as well just roll with it. So the only reason that you're not using Jackson would be if he gets hurt. Injury. It's a risk. It's a risk, but man, Cooper Kupp, 220 yards last week.
Oh, I played him in all my DFS lineups, and I did really well last week. Not Justin Breland well, good grief, but did well.
Well enough.
Well enough.
Well enough. Well enough for a trip to Baskin Robbins for me.
With a Heath bar.
With a Heath bar. DJ Moore, Michael Gallup, DK Metcalf, or John Brown?
I would go John Brown.
Going John Brown.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. I like it. Adam Page, who was so kind with all the nice words, was secretly just buttering us up for a question.
Okay. I'm ready.
John Brown, Alshon Jeffrey, DJ Moore, or Michael Gallup?
I'm going to go John Brown again.
John Brown again. Yeah. I can't, it's so funny. I can't get behind the Alshon Jeffrey revenge game because he's been with the Eagles now for 3 years. They've played the Bears already. Like,
I don't see it.
Yeah. I don't see it either. I don't see it. All right, look at that. Good to go. Let's talk about some of the games then. If we got no questions, let's talk about some of the games. Some of your thoughts. Let's just start it off here.
Right.
Jacksonville, Houston, in London.
This could be a fun one.
Favorite players? Anybody in particular?
Obviously, Deshaun Watson. And I know there's this whole history of Deshaun Watson doesn't do well versus Jacksonville. Forget it. Don't listen to that stat. Deshaun Watson is fantastic, and this is going to be a fun game.
Yeah. And on the other side, Jacksonville, we've already said we do like DJ Chark.
I like DJ Chark, and I like Gardner Minshew a lot. And he had a great game last week, 3 touchdowns, right? I mean, this guy is a candidate for, rookie of the year. I mean, like this, he's great. He's been great.
Yeah.
Minshew mania.
Oh, if we were talking rookie of the year right now, I mean, offensive rookie of the year, defensive rookie of the year, it's got to go to Nick Bosa and what he's done for that San Francisco defense. But for the offensive rookie of the year, Gardner Minshew has been. I
mean, who else is really in the conversation? We'd like it to be David Montgomery.
But
Kyler
Murray.
Or Kyler Murray, sure, but I just don't see that happening right now. Gardner Minshew is. If it were today, it'd have to be Gardner Minshew.
I agree with you. I definitely agree with you. What do you think? Do you think Nick Foles, has he played well enough that if Nick Foles comes back, that they have a controversy here?
I think maybe. What do you think?
I feel like it would be a bit of a controversy. I'll say this because if Jacksonville is headed towards the playoffs, and Minshew's the guy who's been doing it for them,
and the chemistry is working,
I would hate to disrupt the chemistry.
Yeah.
I would hate that. Even though I think Nick Foles is a better passer, I think Nick Foles could have that upside of 300 yards. But if you're handing the ball off to Leonard Fournette 25 to 30 times a game, you don't need a guy who's going to throw you 300 yards. You just need somebody who's going to throw mistake-free football like Minshew's been doing.
Like Minshew. Yeah.
It's like 13 touchdowns, 2 interceptions on the year for him.
It's excellent.
How about on the you know what? I'm going to skip around here. Talk to me about the Monday night game, Dallas at the Giants.
All right. Well, this will be fun. I'm calling for a Chase Witten touchdown. Because he owns the Giants. And it'll be fun for the Cowboys, obviously. Amari Cooper should have a great game. I imagine he will be taken by one of the Sirius XM guys. So he's going to be out of competition. That's my guess. But I think Amari Cooper will have a great game. I was in a deep league, and I picked up Randall Cobb on the off chance he might get some opportunity because I was basically needing to do something. And, Giants, I mean, there's not much there. Maybe Golden Tate.
Wow. Not even Saquon Barkley?
Yeah, sure. Saquon Barkley. There's that guy. But that's an automatic start. We don't need to talk about that, do we? That's like talking about, are you going to start Ezekiel Elliott? Are you going to start Ezekiel Elliott?
I was thinking about.
You forgot to start Ezekiel Elliott?
I don't necessarily know if I forgot. I think it was more out of protest.
Maybe everybody should pick up Tony Pollard and hope that there's a lot of garbage time.
Wow. All right. So you're telling me that
I have to be a Cowboys fan.
My wife's going to be super crabby on Monday night. Great. Looking forward to it for sure. We got a couple of more questions. Let's see. Oh, El Tiburon wants to know if Jen gets a cowboy count like Jim does. Not yet. Not yet. But we're close. We're close.
All right, I'll mind my P's and Q's.
Adam Thielen, Allen Robinson, Chris Carson, John Brown, who sits out of that group?
Well, no one. I guess John Brown.
Yeah, John Brown's the one I think also. You know, I think it's kind of funny, like the whole Allen Robinson thing. I feel like, and so I had the whole thing with David Montgomery last week, right? And I was all in on Montgomery, and it lined up beautifully. The run defense for the Chargers was terrible. They were dealing with injured guys on the defensive line. Now you go up here against Philly, and their run defense is phenomenal. They sell out to stop the run, but their secondary is trash. So now all of a sudden, I'm like, man, I'm telling you, I think Trubisky is going to be a guy this week, and obviously Allen Robinson too.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look what Stephon Diggs did to them. 3 touchdowns. I mean, like that was his breakback game, right? So there's no reason Allen Robinson couldn't have a great game.
I agree. PD Stitz wants to know Russell Wilson or Dak.
Dak.
Going with Dak, huh? Such a homer. You're such a homer. It's unbelievable.
It's a really tough one. That may be the wrong answer, but because it's a toss-up, I have to go with Dak.
I actually don't know if it's a wrong answer or not. I mean, the Giants' defense is really that bad.
It is really bad, but so is Tampa Bay. So, I mean, you know. Yeah.
Tampa Bay is really bad. That could be a shootout, but I mean, yeah. I look at the Giants secondary, and they're still claiming that Janoris Jenkins is a fantastic cover guy. I'm like, if that dude were a quilt, he couldn't cover a couch. Unreal. Oh, here we go. Here's some more questions. Oh, Josh Jacobs in the mix for Rookie of the Year. Yeah,
that's a good point.
That is a good point. That is
in the mix.
But is it better than Gardner Minshew? That's the question.
I don't think so. And I don't think so. But he's definitely in the mix.
Jets defense or the Titans defense? Jets are going up against Miami. Titans are facing Carolina.
Let's do Jets.
I'm going to Jets D, baby.
Yeah.
We got one.
Yeah.
We got one. Should I play Mark Ingram or Sony Michel?
Mark Ingram.
Yeah, I like Ingram in this one also. I do. Trade question, half-point PPR. Drake for D.D. Westbrook. He's got DJ. Well, so if you're getting the handcuff and all it's going to cost you is D.D. Westbrook, I'm in.
Do it.
Man, do it. Do it. All right. Back to the games. Well, let's talk about the Carolina against Tennessee here. Does Ryan Tannehill, does he come up with a third big game for the Titans? Or does Carolina rebound from that horror show of a game against the 49ers and they start punishing the Titans?
I think Carolina will have a rebound. I don't think the Titans are going to run all over them. No. But I'm kind of impressed with Tannehill. He's not been bad at all. Certainly been upgraded to Mariota.
Definitely. Jen, I could put on a Titans jersey and be better than Marcus Mariota. And I suck at football. I'll admit it. But yeah, I agree with you. I think that, Tannehill's definitely played well. And the good thing about that is that it's actually made some of these guys on the team relevant again.
Valuable again. Yeah.
So kind of like A.J. Brown this week. I don't know.
Yeah.
Call it a feeling or a hunch. Something like that. Yes. What other games do we want to look at here? How about this Detroit-Oakland game? We talked Josh Jacobs a little bit here.
This could be a shootout. Right? This could be a
Teams
fun
popping off.
game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because now, and by the way, Derek Carr, there's an option for you that could be on the waiver wire. That could be fun this week. He's got Tyrell Williams. He's got Darren Waller. He's got Hunter Renfrow. But, with Williams being back, he has a few more options. And, of course, Josh Jacobs should be fine. Josh Jacobs has been great. Thanks for bringing that up, whoever brought that up. I have him, and I like him a lot.
John Barclay fellow again.
And Matt Stafford, he's just been, he's been incredible. He's actually been really, really good. And all those receivers are in line for all kinds of work.
I agree. Yeah, Stafford
Danny
last
Amendola.
2 games. What's that?
Danny Amendola.
Him I'm out on. Him I'll be out on. But Galladay and Marvin Jones.
What about TJ Hawkinson? Do you think that he can finally get a touchdown, the almost touchdown man? Yeah, yes. I think I might play him this week as well.
Should I call that? Should I make that my tight end whisper of the week here?
I think he's due. I think that could hit.
TJ Hawkinson. Yeah, I kind of like him for this week. I really do. Coverage issues. Oakland's got coverage issues against the tight end. I mean, their secondary is terrible overall. So, yeah, I think, which is another reason why I think they maybe lay off the short passing game of Danny Amendola, because they don't need it. They've got, Galladay and Marvin Jones can rip apart, the cover corners there. They traded Gary and Conley over to Houston. Yeah. But, again, so you take out Gary and Conley, and you're just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, even more opportunity. Yeah.
Horror show.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Well, what should I do with Ingram? Should I keep him or trade him? Should he stay or should he go?
I would keep him. Why?
I would too.
I'm not sure why that's suddenly a question.
I don't know.
Okay.
Matthew Martin, why is that suddenly a question? Sutton, Eckler, Ingram, John Brown, Mike Williams, Curtis Samuel need 2.
Sutton and Ingram, just because I have a feeling he's going to get in the end zone. That's just a feeling.
I like Ingram, and I kind of like Eckler.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm not as high on him as I was, but I mean, I definitely agree with you on the Ingram call. You know what I worry about with Sutton is that Brandon Allen is the quarterback.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like, I don't know. I just don't know what to expect from him in this situation. Mm-hmm. You're talking about a guy who's been not a first baseman for the Arizona Diamondbacks, but you're talking about a guy who's been in the NFL for like 3 years now, hasn't sniffed the field, hasn't played a single professional down. So I kind of worry about that, especially, when I look at a guy like Brandon Allen, I'm like, oh, maybe, a guy like Deshaun Hamilton might have been an interesting pick, like just because they've practiced together so often.
That's a possibility.
But I don't know. Mark Reese, by the way, says that we rock. We do.
Oh.
We do. I'd flex right now, but this is a brand new Shark hoodie towel, so I don't want to rip it.
You guys didn't know you were going to be watching an episode of Shark Tank, did you? But
right.
Keeping it real every week.
Got to do it. I got to do it.
Content. This is, you guys will never believe this, but none of this is scripted. we just. Can you believe this high quality content? We just come up with it on the spot.
We don't have writers. Please. Corey Davis or Chris Conley?
Chris Conley.
Chris Conley. I like that. Oh, look at that. Andy Spiteri's watching. Says, don't forget Buffalo in your survivor pools. I kind of dig that. Buffalo against Washington?
Yeah.
In Buffalo?
Yeah.
If you didn't use them against Miami already, I think that's a fantastic pick. Would you ever in a million years trust the Jets as your survivor pick against Miami?
No. I think Miami might win this one.
Jen, did you ever think that you could be such a mean person? Yeah, say, that laugh says yes.
I said might.
You know
He whispered it in my ear. That wasn't me. It was the monkey. The monkey made me do it.
This just got a little creepy.
It's Halloween.
Like, I'm going to turn around and, like, red rum's going to be written on the mirror. Small twins are going to be standing in front of my house being like, hello. Can we have some candy?
I like Charleston Chew.
Please. My mom says I'm not allowed sugar. Do you have some raisins?
Do you know there were kids that had that? You know, when I was growing up, and I felt so sad for them.
What, the kids whose parents gave out raisins?
Parents really gave out raisins.
Yeah.
And I thought, like, wow, like, what is your, it just must be horrible. Like, the amount of therapy that my mom made me eat raisins instead of Halloween candy. I want to donate to the fund.
Raisins, popcorn balls. We talked about that on the air today. How about the ones who took like 5 candy corn and they individually wrapped them in like a little piece of cellophane and like tied a ribbon around it? It's
you know what made me angry? Smarties. Nobody likes Smarties. No
Smarties.
kid likes. No.
Yeah.
No way.
Do you not like sweet tarts?
No, sweet tarts are good. They have a tartness to them. Smarties are just like chalk. They taste like chalk.
I really think we have issues, and I think we're gonna have to like.
We might be breaking up.
I think we might have.
We're gonna take a break until Sunday.
Might need a new work wife, people. Might need a new work wife. This one's just not working out. Really sorry. Beep 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 beep. Hello, Fantasy Alarm headquarters. Guess who we need to find?
If you guys don't see me here next week, please write in. And it was Howard's fault. He requested it.
100%. 100%. All right, here we go. Last question, because we're wrapping this up here.
Okay.
You can pick 2 for the rest of the season.
Oh, okay.
Wentz, Minshew, Cousins.
Minshew and Cousins.
Minshew and Cousins. I agree. Definitely. Would you drop Kenny Stills for Zach Pascal?
No.
I would not either. All right, let's see. I have Kamara and Carson for my main event, and my 3 receivers are Thomas, Thielen, and Tate. I can see. Oh, Matt's just telling us what's up. Why he was asking that question earlier about what to do with Ingram. He's got Kamara and Carson. I gotcha.
Got it. Okay.
I gotcha. And he's got real solid 3 guys there.
Yeah.
I mean, I think if you've got some like depth behind Ingram, you know, whether it's like a Miles Sanders or like a Royce Freeman or something like that, then then you can trade it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Demaryius Thomas or Kenny Stills?
Kenny Stills.
Mark Reese says the people who gave pennies out also should die.
Oh, agree.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't even say that. He just wrote pennies, and I knew that he was just like death laser eyes.
Yeah.
Looking at those people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You knew that he meant they should die.
Yeah.
But you know,
or at least TP their house.
No one has to die. There is so much future, and it's exciting. Theranos.
Nobody got it.
Nobody got it.
Nobody got it.
Nobody got it, guys. Come on. You all
I don't even know if they deserve to know.
I feel like a fool.
Why? I got it. I got it immediately.
All right, I like that you got it. Actually, that means we're not on a break anymore. We're back together.
Oh no, we're not. Because you don't like Smarties.
Oh. Okay, yeah, that's a deal breaker for you. All right.
Where were you with Fun Dip? Or
no,
Pixie
not a big fan of it. Pixie Sticks are okay. I like Laffy Taffy.
Oh, all right. Oh, we're getting warmer. Yeah,
I like Sour Patch Kids.
Who
Is that weird?
Like Sour Patch Kids.
Okay, all right, okay.
Only kids you never wanted to hang out with didn't like
Sour Patch Kids and Diet Coke because they cancel each other out.
Mark Reese Mark Reese is definitely from our generation. He's sitting, well, mine at least, because his other his other drop here was apples. People gave out apples.
Oh yeah. Now caramel apples, not candied apples. Caramel apples are okay by me, but then you always got to wonder, like, who's the person that takes the time to go around and dip the apples in caramel, and are they actually a witch?
Are they a witch? Is there a razor blade sitting in the middle of this apple?
In the middle of this apple. Because this is not wrapped, but it looks mighty good. And
wrapped
I want to eat it.
Candies.
Mm-hmm.
Like wrapped candies. That's going to do it for us, guys. Happy Halloween. Have a fantastic start to your week 9. Jen and I will be back here on Sunday morning. Jen, you got big Halloween plans tonight?
No, I really have no plans, and it's actually kind of wonderful. I'm not watching my team lose the World Series tonight because that's over. Well, and I'm gonna chill out and keep an eye on some football.
You're more than welcome to come hang out and eat giant bowls of candy with me.
Don't be surprised if I show up at your door.
You'll literally be the only person who rings our doorbell tonight. You'll literally be the only person.
I'm really dressed.
Yeah. So that's going to do it for us here. Big thanks to our producer, Matt Sells, who's probably got to go take his kids out trick-or-treating right now. For Jen Piacenti, I'm Howard Bender. Thanks for watching the Fantasy Alarm NFL live stream. We'll catch you next time.
Bye, guys.